In this video, we will learn how to set up a Singer 128 for sewing. The earliest versions of this model date back to the 1890s, but the one I'm showing you was manufactured no earlier than 1936. This machine is a 3/4 sized machine and is capable of making stitches in variable lengths. The first step to sewing with the machine is to wind the bobbin. Release the clutch by turning counterclockwise. And now when you step on the pedal, the machine will run without moving the needle bar up and down. If your bobbin has thread on it, it's a good idea to remove it so that you start with an empty spool. Place the thread on the spool pin and draw the thread off of the spool and through this hook on the left of the arm. Now wrap the thread onto the shaft of the bobbin a few times by draping the thread over the top towards you. Now insert the bobbin into the winder assembly, right end first, and position the left by pulling on the spring knob. The thread coming off the bobbin should pass through the fork at the top of this arm and then through the hook at the base of the arm. Remove any slack in the thread by winding it back onto the main thread spool. Now lift the entire bobbin winding assembly so that the rubber tire presses up against the moving belt. And when you step on the pedal, the thread should begin to wind evenly along the shaft. Once the bobbin is wound, cut the thread and remove it from the winder. Tighten the clutch by turning the knob clockwise so as to re-engage the needle bar. And don't forget to disengage the bobbin winder assembly. You're ready to thread the bobbin into the shuttle. Slide open the front bobbin cover plate and turn on the machine hand wheel to fully expose the shuttle. Press on this button to eject the shuttle. When placing the bobbin into the shuttle, note the direction of the thread. It should be moving in a counterclockwise direction while inside the shuttle. That is, the bobbin should be inserted with its thread wrapping as illustrated here. Draw the thread all the way down the slit in the shuttle, and then up again, pulling slightly to the left as you do. You should hear a slight click when the thread pops into place at the end. Reinsert the shuttle with the flat side to the left and the point towards you. Leave the bobbin plate cover slightly open while you thread the machine. To thread the machine, draw the thread from the spool into the hook on the top left, into the gap between the tension discs, over the tab, and then through the check spring before going back up to the hole in the take-up lever. Pass the thread into the guide on the side of the faceplate. Through one more guide before threading the needle from left to right. Here's what it looks like up close. Holding onto the thread from the needle, turn the hand wheel towards you slowly to lower the needle. And when it comes back up, the bobbin thread will come up with it. Pull it up and out of the way. Place your fabric beneath the needle and lower the presser foot before stepping on the pedal to sew. To change the stitch length, turn the stitch length knob, left for smaller and right for larger stitches. I'm making a few small turns to increase the size.